Hello, hello. Uh, Nice to say hello again in this virtual meditation room of 21 day of meditation. And welcome back. And I'm Vytautas from Lithuania, and I will be a guide for you for through this tonight's session. So, by the way, there is in some countries still is happening today this Father's Day. So, congratulations if there are some fathers. I just finished jobs today and finished shower of my youngest boy. So, I did my father's duties, and now so happy to have peaceful and nice meditation together with everyone. So some information for today. So we are almost finishing our this course, this session. Today's 20th day of this course, and coming Wednesday is the last, and then we will have some break. So what should I tell you before everything we will start? So I will remind you that food soak today should be ready. If you are ready, so you know what to do. If you are starting first time, you can see in the slide what we need to do in the food soak, like what we need, what kind of equipments. Usually I skip the towel or something because it's quite warm now, but yeah. And if you don't have a food soak and you just want to meditate, it's okay. You can do wherever. The same we do, just without this water and salt. Okay. Now we will continue and we will go to the new topic, and we are going today just to go deeper with meditation and with knowledge about ourselves, about subtle centers. And if you are new, totally new, and joining now first time, all is good. You can join and you will get full help from us. And you can request, you can go to the breakout rooms in the end of the session, because we all will have workshop in the end. And you just can go there and you can say, I'm first time, I want to know more. What are you doing? What was that? What was this? And we will explain you very nicely. Okay. Also, you can review all the materials we have from 21 day online this meditation course, and we have quite a lot, and videos and visual information and music, all is there. So you can just go to the website, or you can find Sahaja Yoga local centers somewhere around you. I'm sure that supposed to be, because quite Many places has Sahaja Yoga, this meeting in real, not online, some meditation centers, so you can find out. Maybe you can meet real yogis and learn everything from them. Okay, now we will have a break. Like this is like 20th day. Wednesday will be 21st day, and then we will have uh, 4 week break. And after this 4 week break, you will be informed, you will be reminded, but you remember yourself also. If you want to join again, going deeper, we will have again 21-day session. It will be 4 weeks, and Monday, Wednesday, same link, same time. So you just know that we will have a break, and after break we will continue to going deeper, and you can again have questions. We can have everything. Okay, but if in this break you want some help, you can go to mentor relation. You can ask some yogi to be a mentor, and if you don't know about this yet, so you can see link and information in our chat, and also you can write for us in the email, and we will with pleasure will find you someone whom you can trust, and you can talk and you can share, and you can meditate even together online if you will have a feeling. Okay, maybe in your language, which is common for you. Then so last seminar was about this very subtle, very narrow gate center, Agnya. And now we are going to the main, to the very most important center, actually center of Sahaja Yoga, because it is the top and connecting everything. So we are going to this Sahasrara, like 1,000 aspects, 1,000 nerves, 1,000 petal lotus or flower or this center. So you will find out a little bit later about this. Just a reminder that if you are watching it in YouTube now, live, yeah. If you want to participate in workshop in the end of this session, you better switch to the Zoom, because you can see in comments that you can find a Zoom link and you can join them, and you can give questions, and we can communicate more interactively. Okay. So what we will have today, today's agenda will be like we have a very nice and amazing presenter, and then we will have meditation and exactly a piece of Shri Mataji's, our teacher's video, where she explains about this seventh and most important center. And then after that, we will have silent meditation just to get this mood and to absorb as much as possible this energy. And after the meditation session, we will have a workshop where you can go to breakout rooms, or you can stay in the main room with me and with presenter Kestutis, and we can answer your questions. And also, I want to ask you, if you feel good in these meditations, if you feel some benefits, if you want to share maybe little, but your story, your experience about meditating in this kind of Sahaja Yoga meditation, so please be ready, because in the end I will ask you to maybe put your camera on and you just can record it and share with others, because we can share our experience while meditating, but interesting for how do you feel when you meditate online, when you meditate just like in the first beginning. So be ready to share it. Okay. And just a reminder that Sahaja Yoga is totally free. You don't need to pay for this course or for any other courses. And please, if you will teach someone how to meditate in Sahaja Yoga way, don't take money, because that is the kind of one of the main rules, not to make it as a business, just to be really volunteering and sharing without any money. Okay, so now I'm calling to the screen. I don't want to be alone anymore. I am calling Cass. Cass, let's make it short. Cass from Germany.
Hi, Vitas. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you are from Germany, but actually I know you from Lithuania. So I'm so glad to introduce you tonight because Gus has very nice experience inside yoga. Maybe he will share it later. But without meditation and without Sahaja Yoga, what do you do? Just briefly about yourself.
Um, so yeah, I'm into sports. I'm quite an active guy. I really appreciate being in nature, but
What kind of sport?
anything from swimming to jogging to
No favorite topic, some favorite sport.
no favorite sport, no.
Okay, just be active. Okay, what else?
And then, of course, I meditate daily, twice a day. And on top of that, I also have a full-time job. I work for a bank as a project manager. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay, bang, serious. After that, need some taking away all these tensions from the bank. I
Yeah, that,
imagine. I don't know how it is. Tense or not tense job, but yeah. So okay, so like, did you had a nice day today? Are you like center, sleepy, or very active? How it is your inner clock showing?
yeah, actually, today has been very hot in Berlin. So I still feel, after a really hot day, you feel a bit lethargic. So I guess more on the left side, but slowly moving to the center. And I'm sure that towards the end of tonight's session, I'll be right where I need to be.
Yeah, especially now we will start from food soaking. Yeah, it will be very matching to the finalizing our day. Okay, so have a nice meditation session. I'll see you all a little bit later, and stage for Kestutis.
Thank you. So as Vitas has already explained, tonight's topic is the 1000 petaled lotus, i.e. the Sahasrara chakra, which is located in our fontanelle bone area on the very top of our head. And the main qualities of this chakra are thoughtlessness, as well as doubtless awareness, which is, if you like, a state above the thoughtless awareness, and then just being in complete meditative silence. And as for most chakras, they're placed in different parts of our body. So you can not only find this chakra in the fontanelle bone area, but for instance, you can also find it in the center of your palm. As you can see on the screen, number 7 depicts the Sahasrara chakra. And it's very interesting that each chakra has both left, right, and central aspect. So that means that, for instance, if you take your left hand, and your right hand, you can feel your energy centers, in this case, the Sahasrara chakra on both of them. And Sahasrara chakra also kind of has different qualities depending on which side you are. So on the left side of the Sahasrara chakra, you have different qualities as opposed to the right side. I'm not going to get into that. We will present more resources for you to read up on later on. So that's a bit of a cliffhanger so that you stay as long as possible for tonight's session. And could we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, exactly right. So as mentioned, all of the chakras, they're placed all over our body. So here we see basically our head. And this drawing actually, it was composed by Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who is the founder of this meditation technique. But we have, I think, a more eligible picture. Yeah. So here you can see that the Sahasrara chakra is mentioned. It's right. It's located in our fontanelle bone area. But then if you have been meditating with us for a while and you're familiar with the remaining energy centers, chakras in Sahaja Yoga, you can see that they're placed all over our head. So if you take, for instance, last week we had the Agya chakra, the narrow gate that Vitas has so beautifully talked about. So it's placed right in the middle of our forehead, as well as in the back, on the back of our head. And while it remains the same energy center, the aspects related to the front agya, if you like, and the back agya are slightly different. So I guess that's the beauty of Sahaja Yoga, because it's all about integration, and that's actually tonight's topic, the Sahasrara chakra, which indeed symbolizes the integration not only with our inner self, but also with everything that surrounds us. So that's essentially, if you want to go very broad, very high level, that would be the rest of the universe. So not only our humankind, but also the nature, the cosmos, all the planets. So this energy center is very, very expansive as well as extensive. And I don't think even if we had 10 hours to talk about it, there would still be things left unsaid about it. So without further ado, I would like to move to the practical part of tonight's session, which is the meditation. If you're joining for the first time, just please follow to the best of your ability. There is no need to worry about anything. It will be a guided meditation. I hope it will be very clear on what we're trying to achieve and do. I'll try to be as eloquent as possible. And if you have a foot soak in front of you, that's also great. Foot soak, to the ones who are not familiar with it, is a great clearing technique. It helps to clear out our subtle system, in particular the first 3 energy centers. So that would be the Muladhara chakra, then it would be the Svadhisthana and the Nabi. And essentially, foot soak, it just kind of takes away all the tension from both the left and the right channel. So then when we move into a more silent meditation, if you like, we're able to kind of reap the benefits more effectively. So the way that we're going to start, like we usually start every meditation, we'll take our left hand in front of us and we'll place it at, let me adjust my camera just a little. Yeah, I think that's better. So we're going to place the left hand right in front of us, just at the base where we're seated, and starting at that part, so just lower than what I'm showing right now, we'll take our right hand and we will rotate it around the left hand upwards like so, until we reach this point above our head, the Sahasrara chakra. And once we reach this point, we'll make 1 knot. So we can do this exercise together from scratch, starting at the base of our spine. So very slowly with full attention. We raise our kundalini like so, and we make 1 knot. And then the second time around, we'll make 2 knots. And finally, 3 knots. And you might be wondering why we're doing it 3 times. So once for each energy channel. There are 3 of them, left, right, and center. Good. And then we'll make a protection or bandhan in Sanskrit language. So what we'll do, we'll take our left hand, we'll keep it on our lap while we do it. I'm just showing it so it's visible. And then we'll take our right hand and then we will make an arc. So back and forth is once, and we'll do this 7 times. Once for each chakra. Okay, good. And now we're ready to meditate. So if you have your foot soak in front of you, that's terrific. We can dip our feet in. If you don't, just sit down comfortably. It's quite important to be comfortable while meditating so that we don't put our attention on our physical body. And we can begin to close our eyes. And let us take in a few deep breaths. And slowly exhale. And with each exhale, we can feel all the tension, lethargy, fatigue just vanish away. We can put our hands towards the foot soak or towards the ground. And here we can simply address this motherly energy within us. Mother, please remove everything that's keeping me down. please remove all heaviness. And if you're seated on the floor, you can equally address the Mother Earth element by putting your hands on it. And if you're in a foot soak, you can address the water element. Both of these elements have profound clearing qualities. And as you will note later on, in Sahaja Yoga, we make extensive use of the natural elements, such as light, earth, water, and ether. So once again, we can address the Mother Kundalini, our motherly energy that's within us. Mother, please purify my subtle system. We can bring our hands back to our lap, and we can take our right hand and place it onto our heart. And this energy center is actually very important because our spirit resides here. The spirit that's the ultimate reflection of divinity within us. It's absolutely immaculate, unblemished, absolutely pure. So we can take a few moments to feel the heartbeat. We can try to really feel our heart for a moment without thinking about it, just really to try and tap into the rhythm of our heart. And once again, we can address this inner self within us by simply affirming, I am not this body, not this mind, nor these emotions am I. I'm simply the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. We can bring our hand up onto our forehead. We can let our head rest on our palm. And very gently, we can massage our forehead as well as our temples on the right and left hand side to make sure that there is no tension in this area, that it's completely relaxed. And here we can simply say, Mother, I forgive. I forgive everyone, including myself. I forgive my deeds, my thoughts, and I also forgive my past. I forgive. And if we manage to forgive, we really liberate ourselves from this bondage of our mind that keeps us and doesn't let us go ahead, doesn't allow us to move on, cross this narrow gate. So once again, Mother, I forgive. I forgive myself as well as everyone else. I forgive. We can place our hand on the Sahasrara chakra, on the fontanelle bone area on top of our head. And very gently we can apply a tad bit of pressure and just massage this energy center in a clockwise manner, left, forward, right, as if our head was the clock. And here we can very sincerely express the desire for this motherly energy to allow us to experience self-realization, self-integration. Mother, please allow me to feel my true self, the self that resides within my heart, the self that has no shape or form, no preference, no creed. Mother, please allow me to feel my spirit. We can raise our right hand a few centimeters above our head, very gently, and then we can move it around just above our head and see whether we can feel any sensations. We can return our hand back to our lap. And for the moment, we can rinse our feet and then remain in silent meditation for some time before we listen to Shri Mataji's excerpt.
So we must learn to be one. If after Sahaja Yoga, after your realization, if you do not understand this message that we all have to be one, one single unit, one single body. If we cannot be, if we are identified with other things, then it's no way you have grown, you have not matured. A very important point on Sahasrara Day one has to understand, that all the 7 chakras have their pithas in the Sahasrara. All the 7 chakras. They are nicely settled down in the midriff of your brain. And they act through that area, wherever they are, on the chakras and work it out. Now, all these 7 chakras become one, I should say, or go into union. Complete integration takes place in these centers. Because these are governed by these 7 main chakras, we can call them, you can call them by any name. And they govern all the other chakras. And because they are in union, completely integrated, that's why all your chakras are integrated. It's the pithas which are enlightened, I should say, by Kundalini, also blessed by the divine power, immediately become integrated. They say that like pearls in one string. It's even more than that. It's more than that. All these pithas within you get integrated in such a manner as if there is no difference in their manifestation. Supposing you have a chakra which is not all right, something wrong, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever it is, the other chakras try to help this sick chakra and try to evolve a personality of a Sahaja in a way that he is integrated. Now, integration within yourself is very important. Unless until you are integrated within yourself, you cannot be integrated outside. And within yourself, the integration is such a blessing of Sahaja Yoga that a person who gets this realization becomes a personality which is above the normal personality. It is not attached to all the negative forces, the destructive forces. It just gives up so many things which normally very difficult to give up. All these 7 chakras that we have within ourselves are then guided by these pithas in a union. Just the help that comes from this union helps all the chakras to get completely integrated. As it is, we are not integrated because our mind goes on one side. Our body goes on another side. Our heart goes on another side. Our emotions are different. We do not know which is the right thing to do, what is the best thing to do. But after realization, in the light of the Spirit, you get the truth and you know what is to be done. For example, after self-realization, you can judge people on their vibrations. You don't have to use your brains for that. Just on your vibrations, immediately you know what's wrong with yourself and with others. So here it is a double correction. One is you see your own being, your own self, your self-knowledge comes to you. And secondly, you can also make out another person, what sort of a thing he is doing. If somebody is not Sahaj and claims to be Sahaj, you can easily find out that he is not Sahaj. his behavior is not such. So, best thing is for all of us is to get this integration absolutely working out within ourselves. We should not shun it, but we should accept that whatever defects we had, whatever wrong we have been doing, what wrong thinking we had, whatever destructive we had taken to, all this has to disappear. In the open Sahasrara, you are getting, or the divine is pouring its grace all the time. With that reception, with that, we should say, the nourishing of your Sahasrara, what happens is something really great. One thing happens that you get detached from yourself. You can see yourself. You can see your past. You can understand yourself that you have been doing so many wrong things and misunderstanding people. This sometimes takes you too far away from yourself. But once this light comes and the Sahasrara is nourished, in that light you see clearly what wrong you have been doing to yourself. Then as a person you can see your faults, but also you see the faults of your society where you live. I have seen immediately after people get their realization, they start telling me, Mother, I was a Christian, but see, this is Christianity. Somebody will say, Mother, I was very patriotic, but I see now what is patriotism is. Like everybody starts seeing its own background, its own styles in which he has lived, and just gets out of it. And once you are out of it, it's no more identified with you. And it's such a spontaneous happening. Only thing, you have to learn to be spontaneous. And that's what I find, that in search, people still, though they are out of this illusion, this ocean of illusion, still sometimes their one leg is still there in the ocean, and still they are pulling it out and pushing it back. That should not be. That is only because people don't meditate. Now to say you must meditate, people think it's a kind of a ritual or maybe a kind of a style of Sahaja. No. Meditation is for you to go deep down into yourself, to achieve all that your Sahasrara wants to give you, to achieve that height of detachment, of understanding, is only through meditation. So what happens in meditation is that your awareness crosses over Agya, goes above and is now stationed in the Sahasrara, in thoughtless awareness. Then the reality of Sahasrara, the beauty of Sahasrara starts pouring in your own character, in your own temperament. Unless and until you meditate. Not meditate just to get well or just to feel that I must meditate. But meditation is very important for all of you, that you develop your Sahasrara in such a manner that you imbibe the beauty of your Sahasrara. If you don't use your Sahasrara in this way, after some time you will find Sahasrara will close down, you will have no vibrations, and you will have no understanding of yourself. So very, very important thing is to meditate. I can immediately make out a person who has been meditating and the one who has not been meditating. Because a person who does not meditate is still thinks that, oh, it's all right, I am doing this, I am doing that. Meditation is the only way you can enrich yourself with the beauty of reality. There's no other way. I cannot find any other way but meditation, by which you rise into the realm of divinity. For example, I would say that myself, whatever I have done is this, that I have been able to find out a method how to give self-realization to masses. But that doesn't mean that if I give to masses, they are all Sahajogis. No. You must have seen whenever you have your programs, people get realization when I am there and they um, come to programs for a while and then they drop out. The reason is they have not meditated. If they had meditated, they would have known what is their quality, what are they.
So let's follow with silent meditation. No need to clean, no need to balance, just to enjoy this moment. Open your hands, a little bit, rise it up yourself, that you should not be bending somewhere. Your back should be straight, comfortable. And let's all together go into this silence, and all the problems should leave for this moment when we will be in meditation. Attention to the top of the head into the Sahasrara. Let's focus on what we feel on top of the head. Also can be in hands. No need to think, no need to analyze, just be in this moment. And now we will like focus on what we feel, how we are in this meditation mode, without changing anything with our attention. Attention is still on the top of our head. We will slowly open our eyes, and just eyes are open, and we test ourselves. Can we stay in meditation without closing eyes? So we can open our eyes. Attention is on top of the head. Still can feel what we are sensing on our hands. Thoughts are still not coming. And now we can do a rising Kundalini energy again 3 times, and then we can do protection. So let's do together. And while doing this protection bandhan, we are keeping our attention on the Sahasrara in the top of the head, on the top of the head. And we can keep our both hands close to heart in total balance. Can bow down a little bit, and we can just focus on ourselves. And if we feel something, if we experience something in meditation, for that we can just say thank you in our heart. And when we are finishing our meditation, it would be nice the soft going out from this mood, like transfer is softer. So we just open our eyes, we're still in comfort. We can a little bit move if we sit for a long time. A little bit massage maybe our hands. And we can continue our evening together. So thank you everyone who meditated together. It was really nice that we are in our private zones, but all together. We know that we are meditating together. And now just a little bit more information. If someone joined later, some information I will tell you now about the future. So we are we had now this about seventh chakra, about Sahasrara, and next day is the 21st day in this session. Will be on Wednesday, and we will have this divine sounds of the chakras. We will go in the topic how sound is affecting us, how it is giving us support to our centers and balancing us. So you will know about it. Okay. So what else I want to say? Yeah, this is 21st 21-day course, and we are finishing it now. It was twice a week, and somebody was from the beginning, somebody joined, somebody I know that he joined first time today. That's okay. Now we will have a break. After Wednesday, we will have a break for 4 weeks. And look, in this break, we can continue meditating, and you can go and see materials, and you can watch again some seminars and some meditations. But also, I really recommend to meditate yourself. It's also good. What do you remember? What you can feel? We can guide ourselves this meditation. It's also a very important thing to find yourself, how much you can guide yourself in meditation. And then after 4 weeks, on July 23rd, we are starting again. Again, twice a week will be Monday and Wednesday. Monday and Wednesday, 4 weeks, 21 day, going deeper, learning techniques, workshops, questions, answers, music, also Shri Mataji's lessons, and so on. So if you have some desire to be in touch, you see in the comments now there were like posted link of email, SE Europe 21 day Gmail. So press on it and have it. In case if you need, you always can share with us what is important for you, or what you want, or you need help or something. So please don't be shy to call us in this email. Okay. Always sessions are at 8 o'clock European time, Central European time, and also same link on Zoom. That's everything what I wanted to say about this future programs. So just a reminder, you can request a mentor if you want to really share your experience and talk and so on. So you can post for us in the Zoom. You can find in the Zoom Messenger. You can find the link now that you request a mentor. Then we will work on that. Okay. Also, you can join WhatsApp group, which is very easy to communicate, easy to chat, easy to answer, easy to give a question. And also, you can see all the materials, everything on website. So look how this website looks like. You are going into this. So on the top is like that. Then we go to the general information, and then we go to the everyday we have recorded for you. So you are choosing, for example, this session, and then you open like, you are opening what? This, for example. And then you can see that there is like a video of all the session. You can see again, or by pieces. And then you can get also some extra materials about this topic we were speaking about. So you can find also like subtle system, where are chakras. You can find about, like, for example, today's this what we showed, where is this chakra or and pitas and everything. So I will not continue more explanation. This website is super comfortable, and let's use it if we need. Yeah. So now we will go. This is the material. Yeah, this is the material about Sahasrara. For example, this you can find in the website, and you can see how to help to how to give attention for that center and so on. So use it, and don't say that we didn't tell you and didn't give you. We gave everything. Just enjoy and just use it. Okay. Now, we will do interaction. We will do online this workshop. So for those people who are watching now lively in YouTube, please find the link in the comments and join us on Zoom, and then we can continue in the Zoom, because for YouTube, we will be finishing this session. Everything else will be live and discussion and talking and so on and so on. So we will go to this one-to-one session now. And also, what I wanted to say, that if you want to go to breakout rooms, you can go to breakout rooms. If you don't want to go to breakout rooms, you can stay in this main room. But what I wanted to say, that this today's topic is very amazing, because Sahaja Yoga started from that moment when Shri Mataji opened the Sahasrara. So if you have any questions, if you still don't know how to go deeper, use this chance online to communicate with yogis in Rio. And no more talking. Let's go to breakout rooms or stay in this main room.